All right. Not really sure why this. Okay. All right. Okay. Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing today or this evening, depending on where you are in the world? It's your boy, OHGOE, or One Sir Growth. And before we begin, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Next, today, or again this evening, I'm here to talk to you about this crazy news media, these journalists, these people who are apparently journalists, and they write this crazy stuff that is paranoid. So specifically, I'm looking at this potentially hazardous. Okay, so I'm looking at this Yahoo update in Science from 7 hours ago. Fox News. So evidently this was Fox News, and it was carried over by Yahoo in the Science section of Yahoo for Yahoo News. I don't know if that's accurate. That's what it looks like to me. And the very first thing that I see is in the headlines, in the feeds, potentially hazardous 500-foot asteroid set to zoom past Earth at 20,000 miles per hour. And then there's a picture of some object that appears to be an asteroid, and it's broken up into pieces, and there are these huge pieces in space, and it looks like this, Armageddon-like exploding object in space, like the movie Armageddon, and it's just this gigantic, huge thing that looks so destructive, right? And it's all this, gloom and doom, and it's like sensational headline, right? And that's what people call journalism nowadays. And I guess this has been going on since forever in the world of journalism, because the world is still very medieval, even to this day. This is still a very medieval world that we live in, because you have systems of society. In other words, what I meant to say, for lack of better terminology, the first go around there, you have industries that are based on medieval systems. These industries are still very medieval. I'll give you an example. Journalism, very medieval. It still preys on human psychology in a very predatory, very medieval way. And it's like, gloom and doom, look at my article because I'm so desperate for attention. I want you to be scared about something and fearful. That's exactly what it does. That's exactly what the fuck it does. It's not pleasant in any way. It's not really informing, in my view, the public of anything, like on a public service announcement level of like emergency preparedness or readiness. Like, there could be a hurricane this weekend, and people might want to like take a look at the news, and if you live in a hurricane zone, you might want to like maybe start preparing yourself for some rain, wind, and whatever comes with the hurricane. Notice I didn't say, how big the hurricane is or is estimated to be. I just said hurricane, and I said some rain and some wind. That's kind of more of a friendly public service announcement, news report regarding the weather. Whereas this Yahoo shit, man, that I've been seeing for years, not really sure why Yahoo wants to play up on people's fears, but I pretty much fucking despise Yahoo News. They're so paranoid. They're on such utter paranoia shit. They love to tell you about fucking sun explosions with EMP sun, solar shit. They love to tell you about motherfucking asteroids, and they love to tell you about, how life on Earth can become extinct in the future. Scientists have come up with all this paranoid shit, and I don't know why. Because some news networks don't do that. Some news networks, regardless of what you think about them, if you're weighing the pros and cons, the good and the bad, and you're looking objectively and analytically at some news networks, they're more even tempered. They're more practical, more realistic, more grounded and down to earth. I don't view Yahoo that way anymore. It seems desperate to me, man, the shit that they've been doing for a while now. And this is several years ago. going back. And it's almost fucking tabloid. You know, it's like they want you to be fucking fearful. It's like you can go and you can move some of the different elements of the screen around in terms of what you're seeing in the news feed, but there's other shit that's permanently like docked there because they want you to fucking be scared out of your fucking mind. Like, who's running the Yahoo News bullshit? Okay? Their fucking news narrative machine. And it's disgusting, man. Because imagine you're a senior citizen. Maybe, you know, little kid, you know, and you get up in the morning and the very first thing you see is Yahoo News. Potentially hazardous 500-foot motherfucking goddamn asteroid set to zoom past Earth at 20,000 miles an hour. You're just like, holy fuck. And then there's this picture, and it's a fucking cartoon picture, right? Because it's got to be some tabloid shit. And then they're like, NASA has issued an alert. And you're thinking, oh my God, here we go. That a potentially hazardous asteroid is on a close approach toward Earth. And you're thinking, Jesus goddamn fucking Christ. Holy shit, what are we gonna do? And then the next line in that shit you just read is the following. However, it's nothing to be alarmed at, as the asteroid is expected to zoom past the planet approximately 3 million miles away. And you're just like, dude, fuck you, man. Seriously, dude, fuck off, man. Now let me ask you this. Why is that the system of journalism? I took journalism at the university when I was in college in cybersecurity for an elective. I needed it for credits for the program that I was in, which was a cybersecurity program at one of the five universities that I attended. So I was in a cybersecurity program. And at that particular university, I studied journalism. I have the fucking book right here with me that I've had, because it's like a $150 book you have to fucking pay for to take the course. Okay? I know about leads, and I know about what is considered the proper structure when you frame your journalism, right? And there are many different methods and techniques that can be employed. Nonetheless, dude, this shit in my view is fucking irresponsible journalism, dude. It is. That's my opinion. It's motherfucking goddamn irresponsible fucking journalism. Why is the system not set up in such a way that from the outset of this shit that I just explained to you, why doesn't it read like, okay, so let's say go back in time. Okay, we're back in time at the very beginning of this broadcast, right? We go back in time like in the movie and shit. Okay, we just went back in time some minutes. All right. So you wake up in the fucking morning and you go to Yahoo News, and the very first thing that you see is this article, right? This feed, this news alert. And it says from the very beginning, don't worry. No. That because worry's in that. So let me redact that. We'll take that out. Let's see, how would we do this? All right. So scientists have found a perfectly harmless asteroid so far away from Earth that it cannot cause any damage to Earth. The asteroid is 3 million motherfucking miles away. Now, technically, there could be some debris from that could somehow be pulled over into our Earth orbit or what have you, who fucking knows. And like the asteroid that passed by the Earth and damaged buildings in Russia, right? But you let people know up front, dude, that this thing is 3 million miles away, right? That's what you say, because it even says in the actual news, quote, however, it's nothing to be alarmed at, as the asteroid is expected to zoom past the Earth approximately 3 million fucking miles away. Why isn't that the headline? Why isn't that the first thing that you see? Why do they have to tuck that shit in there, man? Right? Because that's how journalism is, right? Right, exactly. Because you have to freak people out of their mind. What you're telling me when you say that, when you affirm that, when you assert that and you concede that, is that, yeah, that's, hey, Growth, yeah, that's just how journalism is. Oh, really? So our system of information delivery on this planet is to freak fucking people, old folks, seniors, children out of their goddamn fucking minds when they log onto the internet or they see a feed on the fucking internet. That's just how it is, man. That's just how the system's set up. Yeah, it's just set up so that you tuck away the finer point that it's fucking harmless. You want to fucking scare people at first so that they read your fucking stupid ass shit. Because that's my opinion. It's some stupid ass reckless shit. Because you're so desperate to get people to read your shit. You have to tell them that basically like all life on Earth is gonna end, if the, when you read down into it, several lines down, if you can fucking read, yeah, then, but if it were not 3 million miles away, which it is, which you find out later. So that's my point, dude. That's journalism in the 21st century, man. And people think that it's perfectly acceptable, and they think that it's, some people think it's fucking funny. Dude, I think it's fucking stupid, and I think Yahoo News is fucking stupid, and that style of writing, in my opinion, is just fucking stupid, dude. Seriously, dude, that's what you're reporting, man? Some shit like that? Right. Gotta be the second line or the third line in there, right? You just can't tell people up front that it's a harmless thing that's 3 million fucking miles away, right, dude? Right, dude. So, that's news and politics for the day, and you've just heard the second episode of our show, 495, casting worldwide celebrities. Word up, one. It's your boy,